Hello, McVeigh Dragons. Welcome to Mr. Thornley's music class, Volume 6. This is for 5th grade. And I want to review, first of all, what we did in Volume 5, which was, I said to listen to the school spirit song, Hey, Hey, McVeigh, by Mr. Sadaka, who wrote it, to analyze for the sections in the form. And hopefully you got A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, A, C, A. Because here's how it goes. The A section starts off with the chorus section, which is Hey, hey, McVeigh, you learn here every day. Okay, that's the A section. Then it goes to the B section, which would be, it's the verse section. Each time it's sung, it has new words. Mr. Wilkie, the pencil boy, always love to see. That part. Then it goes back to the Hey Hey McVeigh, which is the A section. Back to the B section, but has new words. We always love art class with Mrs. Greer. That would be the B section. Same as the B section before, but we changed the words with the same melody. And then it goes back to the A section again. Hey, hey, McVeigh. And then it does the change up. All right? Mr. Sadaka throws a change up in it. Reading, writing, arithmetic. Reading, writing, arithmetic. Okay? That part. All right? And that would be the C section. And then it finishes out with Hey, Hey, McVeigh, which is the A section. So it's A, B, A, B, A, C, A form. Now, it's very close to a form called the rondo form. A rondo form is very popular in classical music. There's pieces called rondo, but it's a piece that's written in a certain form. A rondo form is an A section, goes to a B section, goes to an A section, goes to a C section, goes to an A section, and it could even go to a D section and an A section. It has A with something different in between. That's a rondo form, very popular form in classical music. I want to go ahead and review our 3 parts to our song. So we're going to switch from melody today, our focus to harmony. And I have my chart today. All right, first of all, in the fall, we worked on steady beat and meter, putting the beat into groups of numbers. All right, like meter of 2, grouping into 2s, meter of 3, meter of 4, meter of 6. So our main focus in the fall was getting that steady beat down and focusing on putting the beat into a meter and our rhythm patterns, because we know the beat is a rhythm pattern. It's kind of the main rhythm in the song, and we have other patterns to play over top of that beat. Then we start working on melody. Melodies has notes that move by step, leap, or repeat. Once you have so many notes that move by step, leap, or repeat, you want to create a musical sentence called a phrase. And then once you have about 4 phrases or so, you want to create a musical paragraph called a section. So writing a melody is very much like writing a story. Story, you have words, and then you create sentences, and then you create paragraphs, something larger, and then you have your story. Well, in a melody, you have notes. So many notes, you create a musical sentence called a phrase. So many phrases, you create a musical paragraph called a section. And then you have your sections in a certain order or arrangement, and we know that's form. Now we're going to switch our attention to harmony. And for now, we're going to talk about 2 different types. Well, first of all, a melody without harmony is what's called monophonic texture. Mono means one. It's a melody by itself. Okay, so if I sang Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Okay, that's a melody by itself. I have nothing else going there. All right, that would be monophonic texture. There's no harmony. And if I had 10 people singing with me and we're all singing the same part, the melody part, it's still monophonic texture. We need somebody playing something or singing something different than the melody, okay, to have harmony. And so for now, we're going to do simple harmony of 2 kinds. We're going to have chord harmony, and we're going to have ostinato type harmony. And I've talked about these before when you were in earlier grades, if you had me. So if you have a melody being sung, first of all, and I have chord strumming, okay, or I'm finger picking what's called arpeggio, the notes of a chord, but not all at the same time. That's still chords. Or if I make a pattern that repeats, it could be bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. That's an ostinato pattern, and I have a melody over top of that. If I have an ostinato or I have chords being played with my melody, that's called homophonic texture. All right, so a melody with no harmony at all is monophonic texture. If I have chords or an ostinato or both, that's homophonic texture. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. We're going to focus on listening. So the song we're going to do today, I'm starting, is a song from Bahamas, and I'm going to play chords. By the way, this is another guitar I have that's classical called a Takamine. It's a nice guitar. I'm going to play the chords as I sing the melody, so that would be homophonic texture. The harmony part would be the chords I'm playing, the melody I'm singing. Okay, so if I went like this, I'm just going to do a couple verses of it, and I won't do all three, probably just a couple. It goes like this. Oh, we come on the sloop John B., my grandfather and me. Around that small town we did roam, walking all night, just seeing the sights. Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home. So we hoist up the John B. sails, see how the mainsail set. Send for the captain, I sure let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home. The first mate, he got sad, feeling awfully bad. Captain, come aboard, let him away. Please let me alone and let me go home. Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B. sails, see how the mainsail set. Send for the captain, I sure let me go home. Please let me go home. I wanna go home. Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home. Okay. All right, so that's called John B. Sales. The Beach Boys did this song a long time ago, made it really popular. And what I was going to do if we had class, I was going to add the xylophone, the marimba type or xylophone with the wooden bars, and do what's called a tremolo, which really sounds Caribbean, from the Caribbean type thing, which this song's from Bahamas, it is. So it has that island sound. And we were going to base it off notes of the chords, doing what's called a tremolo, back and forth between a couple of the notes in the chord. A tremolo on guitar would sound like see that? You have that like that. Like that. Anyway. That's called a tremolo. But if you use it on a marimba, it's kind of sounds pretty island-like, okay, or Caribbean-like. It would have been a nice harmony part. We can't have class, we can't do that. So for right now, we, just got to imagine it, I guess. But the way I played that, which texture was that? Was that monophonic texture or was that homophonic texture? You should be able to tell me that. Because if it's a melody by itself, that would be monophonic. But if I have chords or ostinato for harmony, it's homophonic texture. So you should know by what I played what that was. Okay. Now, next time we have class, I'm going to play parts. I'm going to play either ostinato parts or chords, and I want you to be able to tell me an ostinato from chords as well as which texture I'm playing. So for instance, for right now, I'll tell you one. So if I'm doing like this, all right, you know that's chords. That's a G chord, strumming, okay? Strumming what's called block chords. All right, so that would be chords. That's a type of harmony, but it's chords. If I went like, all right, that's an ostinato pattern. In rock and roll, they call that a riff. All right, so you should know one from the other, whether I'm playing chord pattern or I'm playing an ostinato, okay? Sometimes ostinatos patterns are made up of notes from the chord, so it could be kind of both, but you're going to tell me, if you hear a repeated pattern over and over again of a couple of notes, you're going to say an ostinato. If you hear me play, strumming chords like that, you're going to, like I just did, you're going to be saying that's chords. And then if I sing along with either the ostinato or the chords, all right, you're going to be telling me, well, that is, if I sing a melody along with that, that's homophonic texture. If I just sing a melody and have no harmony, monophonic texture. Okay, so I want to get into that next time, identifying it more. I also want to get into chords, how they're built. We talked about how chords are constructed a little bit early on, here and again during class, but I want to get into it a lot more, how chords are made, because that's very important when it comes to creating a song. And it helps you create a melody if you know more about the harmony and how chords are. So we'll talk about that too next time. So for now, our song, I might do something with this song. See, it's kind of hard with this song because I had a really good band set up for this. If we met and played in bands for some harmony parts, can't do that. But anyway, I'll probably go over the song and I'm gonna do it different ways next time, and you tell me whether it's monophonic texture or homophonic texture. So harmony is our main focus right now, and the texture. If we have no harmony, it's monophonic. We have harmony, it's homophonic, if it's chords or ostinato or both being played. Okay? That's where we're at right now. Practice social distancing still, and be kind to your parents, help out around the house, and do your McVeigh best, always. Okay, have a good day, and that's all for now.